Welcome to day number 11, Eurotrip 2014. This day we've left Vienna and on our way to the highway we've crossed this wonderful park with huge lakes. We had a beer there together, we've relaxed as we've watched some birds on the lake, and later on we headed to the hitchhiking spot. We've waited a little bit to get out of Vienna, but I think a car took all four of us, and I think after that we've stopped to a place and took another car to this place called Maribor. Yeah, first of all I need to tell that it was Matthew, me, Leo and Julia, and Otto and Paula were staying late and coming after us. Yeah, so as I was saying, we've reached this place called Maribor, and it was really awful. I mean, it was really awful. It was the worst hitchhike in all our trip. We've stayed in this place for 4 hours. 4 freaking hours! The sun was up all the time, but the view was quite amazing. I mean, I really liked the view, and we were staying that much that I was like, I don't care, dude. I mean, I love this place so much that I would put my tent over there and just stay, and I don't know, we have 1 more liter of water and what, 1 tuna fish? That's okay with me. I can live with that until tomorrow, and tomorrow hitchhike again. The thing was that it was Saturday or Sunday, I don't really remember. I think it was Saturday, and all cars were family full and with a lot of luggage, and nobody could take us. And besides that, almost everybody was going from Hungary or from Austria to Croatia. So nobody was going, I mean almost nobody was going to Ljubljana, Slovenia, where we were headed. Let me show you the place on Google Maps. It's hard for me to get back there, but I want to show you the place, because now I am really tight with that place because of this experience. Okay, so we were here in Vienna, and from Vienna we took 2 cars to Maribor. I think we stopped in Graz, and I think it took all 4 of us. It's like 257 kilometers. Okay, so that is pretty much. And from Maribor to Ljubljana it seems like it's not that far. Okay, so it's only 127 kilometers. Damn it, I waited so long for this road and it was so short actually. And it's also this road by train, which we actually took. It was 4 of us here. It was Matthew, me, Leo and Julia. And Leo and Julia had a car that left them somewhere and they had to took another car. It was really hard also for them, but we're gonna get to that later. After 3 hours and something, they've left. It was only me and Matthew, and we were not getting any car. We began to become desperate and to ask anybody if they could take us, at least, I don't know, whatever they can take us, just to take us somewhere. To the point that Otto and Paula came from Vienna. We were like 3 hours ahead of them, but they've reached us and we were all 4 hitchhiking there. And we were like, no way, there's no way we're gonna get to Ljubljana this night, only by train. So let's get to the train station and all take the train. They were pretty optimistic. They were like, no way, it's very short. In like, I don't know, 20 minutes somebody's gonna take us, and it's only 1 or 2 hours to that place, so it's no problem. Actually, it's 1 hour if you go with 100 kilometers, 1 hour and a half. Yeah, 1 hour and a half. Me and Matthew, we were like really desperate. We went to the train station. We had 1 train in 10 minutes and 1 train in 1 hour and 10 minutes. And of course, we've lost the first one, and we've got the second one, which left at about, I don't know, 10 p.m. or 9:30 p.m. or something like that, whatever. We went with the train. Somebody took us with a car. I should mention that somebody actually took us from Maribor to get us to the railroad station in Maribor, and then we took this train, and here somewhere, where is Zidani Most, yes. Look at this, this is Slovenia, man. It's full of woods, and there are woods everywhere. And if you see, the landscape is absolutely beautiful everywhere in this country. So we were here and we had to stay 1 hour. We've tried to get out of it to visit the town. Wherever we go, we just want to visit, to see, to explore. But man, it was so dark everywhere. It was almost 12 o'clock in the night, and it was, we went out of here, people took cars and went by, and there was completely dark in this direction, and it was so dark in this direction that we didn't even notice that there was a river here. Never to say that there was another river here, but we came to this particular spot to see the water, and we couldn't see it because of the dark. And after that we went to, yeah, from here to this place, and we were walking our way back, you know, to the railroad station. And by that time, a train was coming from behind, and my girlfriend was looking for a train. She had seen the train direction. It was like this, and I've seen it. I was thinking that it was like this, and there was no problem. We were like tending to go on this other side, you know, to lean on this side, so the train wouldn't take us with its breath. I don't know how it's called, the wind that takes you, you know, from a fast moving train. And I was looking behind because I was not sure if the train is gonna go this way or this way, but it was clearly going this way. And my girlfriend was going this way, the opposite direction. And actually, the last time I looked on the train was coming this way. So it was like going really close to my girlfriend. And at that point, I grabbed her and just got her, and then the train passed really close to the point that she was, and I kind of freaked out. I mean, it was like this close. So that train almost stole my girlfriend. Why? Why, train? Why would you steal my girlfriend? So here we were for the first time in Slovenia, and Slovenia is trying to kill us. And from this place we've got to Ljubljana. Ljubljana is a wonderful city that you'll see in the next episode, so it's pretty far away. And fortunately our host was waiting for us, even though it was 1:30 in the night. She waited for us, and she told us to where to get, and we've got to that place, and she was waiting outside and took us in the house. There were 4 people living in this house of our host, and they've discovered that they have another apartment in the basement, and they were offering it for couch surfing, which was very nice. I mean, we had our own apartment kind of, and it was inside a house. We had Lidl close by and a lot of other supermarkets. But I can say something else before going to our host. We were in this railroad station, I don't know where it is, and we had, oh, here. Okay, so we headed like this, and we headed on a wrong way, and we've seen some, I don't know, some bikers. Yeah, they were like 3 guys, and they looked pretty suspect. But yeah, I mean, it was 12 o'clock in the night and stuff like that. But I said, "There's no worry, let's go and talk with them." And we've talked to them, and they were really cool. They knew English. They've told us that we need to go to the other direction. And yeah, thank you. And then we went back, you know, in the night. And then the guys with the bikes came after us, you know, they were like chasing us and stuff like that. And after that, one of them just went in front of us. And I was like, no, dude, sheesh, what's wrong? What they're going to do? And actually, he just entered his house. Okay, that was pretty scary. I mean, those people following us after we've talked to them, but he was actually just going to his house because it was late at night, and that was freaky. And after all that being done and reaching finally a place to stay, this girl served us with a beer, and geez, I really needed a beer at that time. So thank you very much for that. My girlfriend was so wasted and she needed some sleep, so she went to sleep. And I've checked on the guys, as we were like 6 of us and only 2 of us got to Ljubljana finally. And Leo told me that, I don't know how, I think with the train or something, because he didn't get all the way with the cars to Ljubljana. So I think he got with the train, but they were reaching at night at 3 o'clock in the night. So they were reaching our home at 3 and something, and I had to get out and take them to our home. So yeah, after all that adventure, I needed to sleep only 1 hour and a half, and then wake up again in the night and go and search for these guys on the streets, and then get them back to our house. This thing actually happened and it turned out pretty well. It's cool with Leo and Julia because they know how to orientate and how to find a place. So I told them just get on that street, walk forward for like half an hour, and then I'm gonna meet you. And then we've met and got them to our place. Jesus, I mean, this was a hard day. This was a really hard day. And if you think about it, it started so cool with us just going through a park, having a good time, you know, chilling with the beer and getting to the hitchhike spot, everybody taking us with the cars and everything, and then in Maribor everything changed up radically. To finally get in the midnight to meet again with the guys and finally sleep. Damn, we slept that night. We slept our asses off. That was some hardcore sleeping after all that. And you might think that it was hard for us, but for me personally it was an adventure and I loved it. 10 by 10, I will do it again. Well guys, this was it for today. I hope you've enjoyed it and I hope to see you in the next episode where I'm gonna show you Ljubljana and how wonderful that city is. Goodbye!